Well, hello, good morning, and thank you so much for joining me in my shop. Today is March 17th, and before I get going on this radio, I have to address my many new subscribers. Many of you have subscribed to my channel after watching one of two videos whose topic has nothing to do with radios whatsoever. It's just me talking about the current situation between Canada and the United States in general. And consequently, you may have subscribed thinking that's what I do all the time, but that's not what I do all the time. In fact, I've never done it before till just now. Made what I call stand and deliver videos. And I'm just standing in my shop here and talking about some current event type topic or something like that, but that's not what my channel normally is. Normally I'm in here focused totally on fixing old radios like this. So I'm probably going to run a split channel for a while where I'm going to be doing my regular videos. So if you're one of my original subscribers, you subscribe to watch me work on radios and stuff, there'll be lots of that coming. And anytime I do the other type of video, it will be a stand and deliver video. You'll see it in the icon. It's just me standing here in my shop. I normally don't appear on my radio videos, just my hands and not much more. So with that introduction, today what I'm going to be doing on this radio is checking and adjusting the RF alignment, which involves the local oscillator and some front-end tuning. And you might be looking at all these trimmer capacitors lined up here, and of course those are for the push buttons on the front, which I'm undecided about attempting to do anything with. So that's the plan. So the first thing I need to do is set up some equipment so we can do the first step in the alignment process. Okay, let's take a look at the instructions. Those are my cats destroying my house in the background. So we've done this first procedure, and it turned out hardly had to adjust these. We really could have left them all alone. Wonder if that's what will happen here. So this is the next step here. Signal generator output connection high side to the antenna lead. Note B says for all shortwave padding, a 400 ohm non-inductive resistor must be placed between the high side and the antenna lead. And I've done that. I have a 390 ohm resistor there. Signal generator set to 15 megahertz. I haven't done that. Dial setting at 15 megahertz. I've done this. And I've switched it to the shortwave band. So the two things to adjust are 2A and 2B. These are the trimmers that are mounted right on the tuning capacitor. So this is very critical to get this correct. Okay. Location of 2A and 2B. You can see them, they're marked out here. 2A and 2B, and the order is B first. B is probably almost certainly the oscillator, and then 2A is a tuned circuit in the front end of the radio. Okay, 2B, that's the one towards the back of the radio. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Is that right, Bert? Yes, Bert's ready to start too. He's going to see what's going to happen. I have my signal generator going very close to 15 megahertz. Got the voltmeter over here. You can't see it. Just about ready to go. I better turn on the radio. I'm not going to get anywhere with it not on. Okay, one little peek. Okay. So of course you can see the marks I put on the back of the panel here, marking the different frequencies for the different bands. Here's the 15 megahertz shortwave frequency setting, and I set it to the edge here of this. Hope I did it right. Now, you can hear the radio humming a bit here. Oh, that was dumb. Turned the wrong knob here. go. And we're on the shortwave band also. So not hearing anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune the signal generator around. Get the signal very high here. Let's go like that. Tune around, see if we can find it. Wow, I didn't hear a thing. Okay, let's give it more. Nothing. What's going wrong here? Let me check the band switch and just make sure I'm on the right band, and maybe we can start by... Okay, so that's the broadcast band. There's really no antenna hooked up to it. I don't want to tune the radio. Wow, that's very, very quiet. Not much of anything happening here. Something go a little wrong. Maybe there's this push button. Oh, the push button got popped. Okay, push button popped. Out. One of these push buttons has to be in. This one. Let's see what we get now. Sounds a little different, but not much better. Okay, switching to the broadcast band, trying to prove the radio's operating. There's a doornail. What's going on here? What is a doornail anyway? Barely receiving. So, antenna. I got stations off myself there on this radio. What has happened? Okay, I can always tune it back. I'm going to tune it down where I know that... Whoa! What was that? Oh my gosh, that just about blew my ear off. What was that? Let me turn it down here, because if that had come on continuously, wow, I think I would have run for it. What is going on? Okay, so we're down in the area where there's stations. Jeepers creepers. I'm going to have to stop for a minute. I have to make a couple changes here and try to get this thing operating properly. Okay, so what I've done is I've connected the radio to an outdoor antenna. Well, not quite actually. I'll throw the switch here. So what this tells me is the radio is working on the broadcast band anyway. So nothing wrong here. I'm going to connect it back to the signal generator. Signal generator is tuned to 15 megahertz. Let me band one step. Okay. Well, the hum changed quite a bit. I wonder why. Changing the load on some of the tubes or something. Tune over to 15. I am feeding a 15 megahertz signal into the antenna right now. Fairly strong too. Should have heard it. Not hearing it at all. That's a little unnerving. Okay, we'll go on the assumption that the radio is really weak, and I'll hit it with a really strong signal here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. I was hitting it with nothing. Oh, I had the signal turned right down. Let's go back and try this again. Tuning around. Just a big buzz. Okay, up on the frequency, up on the strength rather. It's just nothing. Oh, oh, bingo. Problem was I was going by it too quick. I was zooming by it so quick you couldn't hear it. Okay, so let me line this up now, which is pretty much where it is. Okay, now we're going to tune the signal generator. You can see the number here, and we'll find out what frequency this is actually picking up. Well, it's quite accurate. 4926. So this is the second oscillator thing, or second alignment thing I've done. It's come out really good. So I have the feeling the last guy who worked on this must have aligned it and done a good job of it. So in terms of changing the oscillators, not much reason to. That would be this adjustment. This is the primary oscillator adjustment, if you like. Let me just double check and make sure we're lined up good. So 4925 instead of 49. I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to put this back to 15. Okay. I'm going to tune the radio to pick up the 15. Here comes Bert. We'll see how far I have to tune it to find it. Look, it's a fraction. So it's like the width of the pointer. So there's nothing here to adjust. Although I will take a shot at the not the oscillator, but the antenna thing, and see if we can get it a little bit louder. So first tune it in here. So I'm going to watch this meter now. Do this correctly. So this meter reflects the strength of the signal being picked up by the radio. So for instance, if I tune the radio here, oh my gosh, it's hardly moving. We need more movement than that. So to pick up the AVC voltage, I'm picking up out of the phono plug, because I noticed on the schematic the phono plug, the center conductor, was connected in such a way that the AVC voltage would be on it. Here it is. Let me do something a little more dramatic here. Boost this way up. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, well, maybe this is just so far out of adjustment here. You didn't see that, did you? When I pop this signal way up, you can see the meter go. So let's see if we can get it up this way. Can't use a metal screwdriver in this case, or so it seems. Okay, I'll try this. Okay, so I have to loosen it with a metal screwdriver because it's jammed. Okay. Now watch the meter. Not making any difference. So this happens a fair bit with an old radio like this, where the trimmer effect, I think, is out of range. The radio, some component, something has happened in the radio, causing it to drift so far out of alignment you can't bring it back with just a little trimmer. Is that really true? I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. Could I be doing something wrong? Gee, if that was the oscillator by accident, the signal would have gone. I'm sure I'm tuning the right thing, but it's having no effect. That's not a good thing, but this can be tuned anytime during the just stay away from the oscillator and just tune this on any time, really. Actually, it's really the broadcast band anyway that we'd be more interested in. Okay, well that wasn't too good, but let's go on to the next band on the guide here. Okay, so this next one is 1500 kilocycles, so we're back in the broadcast band. They don't really tell you what they do. They tell you right here, Jim. Band. So go to broadcast band 1500, and we're adjusting 20A. There's 20A there. And there's a note that comes with it. Note D. When adjusting RF patterns in broadcast position, a 200 picofarad capacitor condenser must be placed in series with the antenna lead and generator. What about that resistor? For all shortwave padding, RF patterns in broadcast position. It makes sense to me. Take out the resistor and replace it with a 200, a very small capacitor. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is done at 1500 kilohertz on the broadcast band. So I have it set to broadcast band. I have it tuned to 1500 kilohertz. Volume's up a bit. It's quite a distinct hum coming out of this radio. And then we need to set this to 1500. Do we hear it? I don't hear it. Okay, let me check. The power is way up now. So just calibrating the output. It should be 1000 hertz tone. There we are. There it is. I had to turn this signal generator up quite high to get it. But so 1491. It's right on the money. It's right on. Okay, well, once again, it looks like somebody has done the alignment. This is not so interesting as I would hope. Come on, camera. There you go. Well, okay. Next band. So the next band is well, it's the same band. We go to 1580 this time. Okay, 1580. 1580 is marked here. Tune down there. I have a pretty strong signal on there right now. Okay, so this will be 580. Right about here. Right here. Okay, turn this down a bit. And 580 on the dial. Didn't hear it. Once again, did not hear it. That's a volume. We didn't hear it. Well, that's a little sloppy. So I got a fairly strong signal coming at the radio now. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. What do you do about that? That doesn't make sense. So we're supposed to, according to the instructions here, adjust 20B. 20B is this guy back in here, but how am I going to adjust it when it's... Let's try this. We'll tune this to the main, to the... That's the main thing. Look at my AVC meter over here. So I'm pounding it with too strong a signal. It's probably really what's going on. Make it less so. Still right over. I had this set way too sensitive. Well, that says something about the other test I did on the shortwave band. There was almost no AVC here and it didn't move much. to think about that. There could be something more wrong in the radio easily that I haven't encountered yet, and I'm more or less encountering it now. And that's commonly the case. When you do the alignment, you can find out things you're not going to really realize until then. Okay, back to what we're doing. So we're dialed to 580. I'm going to tune 580 on the signal generator here. A little hard to get you to see both things at once, but let's look at the signal generator. I hear it there, 450, 550. What happened to it? Really, how do you hear it here? 548, and it should be 580. The adjustment is probably an oscillator adjustment, so that'll retune the radio. Where'd my tool go? Oh my gosh! Did Cat take it? Obviously, it's time for me to have a little break here. We will. Can this possibly do it? I don't think so. I got some weird signals in me. If you can hear that. Okay. Stuck a bit, so it hadn't been turned for a while. Now, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to make 580 come up here. Let's go a little higher with this. Okay. As long as I can hear it. Shouldn't really be able to hear it. 580. So here we go. Make this meter go up. Funny, the meter's going up and we're losing the sound. How does that work? That's well, if you're a new viewer, this guy doesn't know what he's doing at all. Yeah. Well. Oh, did you see that? Some strange stuff going on here. So it could be I'm driving too much signal from the signal generator and it's causing the radio to behave in ways it wouldn't normally behave. Or you wouldn't be able to tell. Let's put it that way. So we'll go down here. This should be a more normal level of signal. We should be able to hear it. But I don't hear it. So we'll tune a bit. Most radios would pick this up under this arrangement. You probably can't hear it, but it's right there. ABC doing? It's really not changing very much. I'm bringing over a fairly strong signal. I skip the capacitor here. Don't think it matters that much, really. Well, it's picking up 580 at 580, so we're not gonna fool around any more than this, I think. Wait a minute, how correct is that statement? Because I've actually got 575 here. if we put this to 580, that didn't change it at all, did it? And then we tune it into max. Yeah, it's right there. All is fine. Okay, another band. Nothing for me to do here. Although it all seems weak, we'll only know when we really play the radio for real. So the next one is 9.6 megacycles on the next the 31 meter band. Okay, let me turn it there now. Okay, that'd be the 31 meter band. 9.6 is marked here. I'll tune it over. Okay, we'll put this up to 9.6. Reasonably strong signal. Not hearing anything. Volume is up. I don't see AVC voltage on this band has dropped to next to nothing. It's dropped right down. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. So where's the signal? Most radios would certainly pick up a signal this strong under this arrangement. Let me pan this around and see what we find. Nothing. That raises the signal but 10 times. Something not right here at all. Let me turn the volume full. Put this on full. Presto, you can hear it now. Tune the signal generator. Two spots. That's the main one. So I'm piling a huge signal into the back of this radio now. Nearly all radios would be just terribly overloaded by this. AVC voltage is not even on the meter. Something's not right at all here. Okay, the adjustment, let's find out. Again, adjustment here, there's two of them. 19C and 8C. 19C and 8C. 19C, 8C. First, okay, I'm looking on the diagram just to see where they are. 19C. That's this one here. Is this an oscillator adjustment? Yeah, I'm sure it is. So I really shouldn't do much with this. I'm sure I'm just... the other one is 8C. 8C is down here. There's actually holes in the side of the cabinet here. Oh, here we are. This is the one that's way out. Okay, let me turn down the volume. Watching the meter. Oh, it's not way out. I mean, this is all we're going to get. It was out, but again, I'm blasting this with a powerful signal. Well, let's just press on. Let's press on. The next one is We go to 11.7 megahertz. We'll go to the next band up. 11.7. 11.7 is this line here. That's 11.7. Signal generator to 11.7. 11.58. Again, I'm sending over a really strong signal. So something is not right. Okay, the adjustment in this case is 19B for the oscillator, but you know, again, it seems to be tuned right. Oh, got a visitor here. Are you going to help out? Or are you going to mess things up? Oh, he's leaving already. So we're not at 11.7. Let's go 11.7 here. That's a long ways. Let me go back. Okay, and the adjustment is 19B, and 19B is in the middle. It's this one here. Which way is it louder? Wow. And we're trying to get to 11. I forgot. Where are we going with this? 11.7. Almost there. That's my cat behind me, in case you're wondering what. We'll go right to 7. Okay, in case you're wondering where all the racket is behind me. There it is. Okay, so hopefully the dial is accurate, yeah, but again, I'm piling a huge signal at this radio. Well, let's just go on. Oh, this one also 8C. I almost forgot. Wait a minute. 8B. Middle one down here. Okay, and now probably a last band, 15 megacycles. 15 megacycles here. That's where 15 megacycles is. We go to the next band. That's the top band. 15 megacycles. I know it's not your hand turning the knob, so it's hard for you to perceive what's happening, but there seems to be, again, 2 peaks on that, one much stronger than the other. There shouldn't be 2 peaks. There should only be 1. Now the adjustment here is 19A. 19A is, cat, don't get in my way there. Okay. 19A. That's what's happening just to my shoulder. Okay, 19A. There we go. Find that signal. There it is. Okay, so that puts 15 at 15. And the last one to adjust is 8A. 8A is this one here. No effect. Which I do not like that. Oh, there is an effect. but the trimmer is just turned open all the way. It's okay. That's the first time through. So what I always say about an alignment is the first time through can be written off to education, to learning how to do it with this specific radio you're working on. The results with this one, totally unexpected. Generally fairly closely aligned, which is surprising for an old radio like this, but someone else has worked on it, so I'm guessing they had the wherewithal to align it, and they managed to, so it's really pretty good. The huge weakness in its reception, I got to put it on a regular antenna, and we can compare. So I do have a regular antenna handy here. I'm going to switch it over. This outdoor antenna is capable of all the bands on this radio. So if we are on the top band, or the 15 megahertz band, what do we get? Big goose egg. Next band down. Oh my gosh, that's really bad. It's just, there's nothing happening. Nothing happening. Next band down. I might as well not be tuning the radio here. Tell me it's this push button again. And I've no. Next band down. Oops, two bands. Back. So while it may not pick up stations, I expect it to the output to vary and to be noises coming and going and just other stuff. There's nothing. Not good. Okay, this is the broadcast band.
A knock it down, bona fide third line center. This is why I was so adamant about Braden Shen, is that I felt it was going to be able to spread out the scoring.
This is a very strong station at 590. It's at 580 mark, and where I am at 590. Very good.
You just sort of look like a mediocre to have.
You know, I don't know if the ABC is working very well on this radio here. Let's take a look at the voltage on this meter. Tune in the strong station.
That it's March 17th. James Ruddle of the Athletic Transfer now. What's up, James? How
It's
we doing?
there.
Yeah.
Not amounting much.
How do you picture it?
Is it possible the meter I've got connected is killing it? The answer is no. Okay, let's go through the whole band here.
I really don't know.
Yes, there is a guy who is famous at the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian protests who...
CA and donate 25% less today.
Coming up in 60 seconds, traffic and weather together, including a collision northbound 400 north of Highway 80.
No time. Okay, it's getting a little quiet, so I'm going to turn the volume up a bit more.
Non, c'est vraiment une grande saga familiale. Donc, c'est familles qui partent de Pologne et qui vont aller donc s'installer dans différents endroits. Puis on va en parler de ces différents endroits que tu as choisis. Mais je t'ai quand même cherché dans tous les personnages. Je dois avouer.
M'as-tu trouvé?
Ben, je t'ai un peu trouvé dans...
Not likely to pick much up here. Getting very quiet also. There he is coming out. You saw him go in. Here he is coming out. Well, not particularly good, I have to admit. Wow, it's really... Despite the accurate alignment, the performance of the radio is very, very poor. So that's a little disappointing and not the easiest thing to sort out what that could be. So a couple of things I haven't done yet. With this, I have not checked the tube pin voltages to make sure every tube is getting its right voltage to operate. So there's some more things to do. I can hunt around and maybe we'll come across exactly what is causing the very weak output. So there was a weak tube in here too, but this seems too weak for that. But maybe it's the weak tube. Can't be sure. So, well, thanks a lot for watching. This wasn't the best example of aligning a radio, I'm afraid, but it is what it is. I do these live. I don't write a script and all that kind of stuff. So whatever happens, happens, and you're along for my ride. So thanks a lot for watching, and tomorrow we'll look more at the voltages in the radio and whatever else we can find that might explain the surprisingly weak operation. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next video.